Welcome back to the channel. So in this video, as the title suggests, I'm going to be talking to you about Istanbul, the beautiful city in Turkey. But as beautiful as the city is, there are a few bad things associated with it as well, which can be a trouble for you while traveling. So in this video, I'm going to be sharing my experience very quickly, and I'm going to be telling you a few points which you need to be careful about when you're going to travel Istanbul, Turkey. And once I'm done telling these points, you will be seeing the vlog which I made over there, and in which I will be showing you the beautiful things which you need to explore. The first bad experience that I had was with the hotels. What happens is, online these people put up very fancy pictures, very clean hotel pictures. When we reach over there, the reality is something else, and the prices are super high even if it's not a recommended name. So my recommendation to you is, even if it's a bit expensive, always go for the recommended hotel names, so that you know that the pictures which are being shown in reality, it will be the same as well. And also one more thing, what happens is, once you reach over there, especially if you're going to reach at night after 9 o'clock 8 o'clock, they're going to tell you that their hotel is full in spite of you having the booking. This is what happened with me. And they will ask you to shift to another hotel which is supposedly belonging to their friend or someone, and that hotel is not going to be, of course, for what you paid for. But at that moment, since you will be tired and you just need a hotel at any point, you end up taking it. That's what happened with us. We were so tired after traveling. We reached at night, and over there the people don't speak in English, so even if they speak, sometimes they pretend that they don't speak. So that causes a problem, and you have to end up arguing using Google Translator. So my recommendation would be to book a recommended hotel, a well-known hotel, even if it's a bit expensive, and try to make sure you get your room confirmation directly from the hotel and not the booking company once before you reach. Second thing to keep away from is avoiding people who try to sell you stuff while you're walking on the road, especially on Taksim Street. What happens is, when you're walking alone especially, people come and approach you saying that we have good souvenirs, we have good carpets, my shop is right here inside. Please never go with them. Just tell them, no, I'm not interested. Only and only purchase an item if right in front of the shop and you can see the product he is offering in front of you. And of course, no matter where you go, I highly suggest to bargain. Third thing to be away from is to identify who is genuinely being sweet and who is just pretending to be sweet. Yes, you must have heard about the shoe polish scam. So what happens is, a person who does shoe polishing would walk deliberately in front of you and he will drop his brush, and most people, thinking he dropped it by mistake, they end up picking it up and giving it to him, and he pretends to be impressed by your generosity and he offers you to clean your shoes. So once he's cleaned your shoes, you might just think it's just a thank you and you walk away, but no, he ends up asking you for money for it. And even though the amount might not be very big, but still it's unnecessary. You didn't need it at that point. So in short, Istanbul being a very common place for tourists to go, there are different kind of scams happening over there. I highly suggest to be smart enough before you go over there. Check out all YouTube videos and tips. And if you have a friend or relative over there, it's always a better idea to roam around with them to enjoy the city at the fullest. And now that I'm done telling the bad points which I want you to be away from, it's time to show you the beautiful part of Istanbul through my vlog. So very good morning from Istanbul. Finally we have arrived to the third and final city of our trip, which is Istanbul. And you can see behind me, this is not the Hagia Sophia or the Blue Mosque. It is one of the newly mosque which is constructed, which is equally beautiful than the others. So right now this is the first day and we are here to have breakfast. I'm in a restaurant right now with this beautiful view. So once we have the breakfast, we'll be going around to see other places which I'll be showing you. In every Turkish restaurant they give you this soup which they call it chorba, and the bread is compulsory with every meal that you buy. So this is the restaurant we are in, and that is the mosque. behind me is the Hagia Sophia Mosque, and right opposite to that is the blue mosque. All this way, weather is really good, and I actually regret not bringing a jacket because it's 15 to 16 degrees. And right now we are going inside to pray over there. So there's a queue here to go inside the mosque. We are going to pray. It's a pretty huge queue. So we have entered inside the Hagia Sophia Mosque. It's very tall, the ceiling is very high, and the chandeliers all the way hanging down. It's really beautiful. You can see the remains over there. There are few old designs of church. I just got to pray inside here in the mosque. They have made that section over there just for prayer, and the remaining is to click pictures. So I just got to pray inside the Hagia Sophia Mosque, and right opposite is the Blue Mosque, or the Sultan Hamid or Sultan Hamid Mosque. In that we will be going later, but there is construction work going on, restoration work going on over there. So we decided to pray here first, and it's extremely beautiful. I hope you all like it. After completing the Hagia Sophia Mosque, we are heading towards the Topkapi Palace. It's a very famous Ottoman palace, but I'm not sure if we'll get chance to go inside because at 4 o'clock it closes, and it's almost 3 now. This is the main entrance to the Topkapi Palace. It looks like the proper entrance of a castle, and there is the queue for ticket. It costs around 320 lira per person. The palace was constructed in such a beautiful place that the view they offer is this. So this is the palace garden area. They have different. This is the area inside which the holy relics are kept. The beard of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, then his sword and many other prophets' sword, and this is the overall garden area. There are different areas over there. You need at least 2-3 hours to roam around this whole palace because they have different pavilions. As you can see behind me, we are still in the museum. We just sat down to have some snacks because we were very hungry. As I told, it takes a lot of time to roam around over here, to visit each and every pavilion and all the rooms. And the holy relics line itself takes more than 2-3 hours. And as you all know, Turkish people love animals, especially cats. So in Turkey you're going to find many of them. So we are still in front of Hagia Sophia because it started raining. As you can see the clouds. All of a sudden it was raining a lot, and we were here in the cafe. Now they have this dish called kumpir in Turkey, which is basically like Subway. In mashed potato they add all these different olives, chutney and different salads. It's basically like Subway, but they add it in boiled potato and not bread. The clouds around Hagia Sophia look so beautiful. The weather is so pleasant. You can see it has just rained and people are enjoying having corn over here. And I just bought a different type of bread This is called simit. It's a Turkish bread and they have added chocolate in it. It's Maghrib time, the evening prayer, and you cannot just get over the view of these two beautiful mosques. This is the Hagia Sophia. This is the city center, and right opposite is the Blue Mosque. We are going inside the Blue Mosque to pray Maghrib now. Huh? So we are inside this Turkish sweets shop. You can see the wide variety.
Thank you. Okay. Welcome to Turkey. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So this is the Istiklal street, which is famous for shopping. You can see how crowded it is. If you're coming to Istanbul and you wish to buy sweets, make sure you come to this shop. It's very crowded and has a lot of variety.
Allah'ın dinine uygun yaşayacağına dair Allah'a söz vermiş oluyorlar. İman bunun bir ifadesidir.
It's the second day morning today. It's Friday and we are on the way to Grand Bazaar. It's a big place famous for shopping. There are different types of things over there for souvenirs, clothes, etc. So yesterday night after Blue Mosque, we went to Istiklal Street for shopping, as you saw in the video. Getting a taxi here for transportation is a big headache and the traffic is terrible, as you can see. To reach even a 2-3 kilometer distance, it takes almost 15-20 minutes. So we are almost nearby the Grand Bazaar area. There are so many markets and so many people around. This place is crowded. You can get each and everything over here. And it's prayer time now. They have these variety of souvenirs which you can buy, and all type of scarves, bags, everything first copy. So right now I'm inside the Grand Bazaar shopping, and you can see behind me they have all types of things, lights to clothes, all big brands in cheap prices, but you have to bargain a lot. You have to be really good in bargaining because they charge you almost double, triple. So right now we are here looking for lights, but we are bargaining with them right now. They have so many varieties, you get confused. All the big brands that you like, Louis Vuitton, Balenciaga, you can get it all. Purses, shoes, t-shirts, but you have to be very good at bargaining. So we are purchasing some Turkish spices and sweets. Again, as always, they have a lot of variety and it's confusing. This is the Turkish delight in the bottom, and then they have those dried fruits, mango, kiwi. The good thing is all the shopkeepers here speak English since there are many international visitors. So it's almost 8 o'clock and the market has closed. You should remember that make sure you come here at least 3-4 hours before the closing time. 7 o'clock is the closing time and you need more than 3-4 hours inside if you want to go each and every shop. So now that we are done, we are just sitting here in a cafe having some snacks, and we are planning to go somewhere else, but depending on the time we will decide where exactly. There are two more places remaining to visit. One is the Galata Tower and the other one is the Ortokai Mosque, which is usually recommended to go during sunset time, but it's already late now. So as per our today's plan, we are taking the breakfast cruise. It takes us around the Bosphorus Bridge. So we have taken this breakfast cruise. We are in it right now and it has just departed. And you can see the view. It looks so beautiful. All the mosques around here have a similar structure and everyone is equally beautiful. So you have option of taking a private tour or a common cruise ship where there are many people. So I'm here in the boat right now and you can see the view behind. It looks so beautiful. So this cruise is a breakfast cruise. They serve you breakfast on the ship and they stop you for 1 hour somewhere for shopping. The red Turkish flag on all the boats looks so beautiful, and that over there is the Galata Tower, the one in the middle. If we have time we will go there because we get a very beautiful view of the Istanbul city from there. So that you see over there is the Bosphorus Bridge. This is the bridge which connects Asia and Europe. I'm not sure which side is what exactly, but yes, I know that one of them is Asian side and one of them is the European side. This is the beauty of Istanbul city. So this is inside the cruise. We just had our breakfast. It was basic, the same cheese, olives, breads which they give, but I like the setup inside. So we are right now in the cruise. We just finished having a breakfast and you can see the view behind me. I don't think this looks like Turkey anymore. It feels like we are in France or Italy. It's extremely beautiful. We just crossed the Bosphorus Bridge. I will include shots of that as well. So for now you enjoy the view. So this is the area they have stopped for shopping. It's a nice creek area with beautiful cafes, and this is a very old mosque. Let's see, we'll visit the mosque and see how it is. All the fresh fruits that grow here, look at them, look so fresh and they're very tasty. Since the temperature is pretty cooler, they have berries as well. Figs, grapes, peach, all of them very tasty. So now that we went to that shopping area and the mosque, we are heading back to our boat and they'll be dropping us back to the starting point. Everything about this boat trip is amazing. You can see the bridge behind, the water and the clouds. The weather is also perfect today. It's a very good start to the day. I would highly recommend everyone coming here to first opt for this breakfast tour on the cruise, or you have a private yacht as well, but that's a little expensive, but this one is much better, I would say.